Hey, welcome. For a while now, I've wanted to introduce camping or survival or that outdoorsy type of content onto my channel because that's also an interest of mine. And I picked up this first aid kit on Amazon from a company called General Medi. That's not sponsored. I paid for it, but I figured why not start with a little unboxing kind of video, and we'll take a look at what's in here, and we'll see how good of a first aid kit it is. Let's get down to it. Okay, so we got here the first aid kit right off the bat. I like that there's a handle on the outside, but I will say it's looking a bit thin. This kind of stuff, if it's made of the right material and done right, it can be sturdy, but it can also tear easily if not. So we'll see. That remains to be seen. Let's get into the nitty-gritty here. Okay, so we got some sheets here. Looks like we got a list of everything that's in here. Okay, so we're definitely gonna put that to the test and make sure that it's all here. It says manufactured by Hangzhou AOC Healthcare Company Limited in China. Made in China. Okay. So we've also got what looks to be here, yes, instructions for how to do first aid. So deluxe first aid kit. You got in this little pamphlet here is a CPR reminder, heart attack, information on burns, eye injuries, heat stroke, shock, sprains and strains, severe bleeding, poisoning, electrical shock, broken bone or fracture. These notes are not a substitute for normal first aid training. Yeah? No, that's fair. Okay. Dersabka, or DRSABC. I had that. I'm not familiar with that. That's interesting. Let's see here. Danger, response, send for help, airway, breathing, and CPR. So I'm familiar with that, order of steps, but I don't know that I've ever necessarily seen it in this abbreviation. And what's also interesting is, if you'll see here, it says, and send for help. I don't know how clear that is on the camera. Call 000 for an ambulance. So I believe 000 is the Australian emergency number. So that's quite interesting. Maybe this it doesn't really say, but maybe they drafted this specific pamphlet in Australia, then probably emailed it or whatever to China for printing. So yeah, let's see here. You got, it looks like this is what would you call that? Not necessarily all poison, but if you get got by a wild animal, right? So they've got snake. The top they've got snake, funnel web, mouse spiders, blue ringed octopi, cone shells. I think that's got to be all poison. And then you've got bees, wasps, ants, ticks, scorpions, white-tailed spiders, centipedes, red, black spiders. That's going to all be mostly venomous. Although actually no, snakes are venomous, not poisonous, and ticks don't have venom. Then down here you've got blue bottle jellyfish, bold round fish, catfish, crown of thorns, starfish, non-tropical minor jellyfish. And then down here you've got box, irukanji, or gimbal jellyfish, sea anemones, tropical sting of unknown origin. So stings. Okay, you got all kinds of instruction, and then you've got little what to do paragraphs for different stuff back here, including heart attack, burns, eye injuries, heat stroke, shock, sprains and strains, severe bleeding, poisoning, electrical shock, and broken bone or fracture. So yeah, everything that was on the front there, you've got on the back as well. That's nice. So let's take a look at pouch one here. We got 2 bags of cotton swabs. Here, let me get that list back out, and we'll kind of just have that handy. It looks like they're not in any particular order. Least of all, alphanumeric. That's for sure. I wonder what these are referred to. Probably cotton. Interesting. Cotton-tipped applicators, and it says there's 20, and that looks to be, yeah, that's 10 in there. 10 in there. Okay, that's accurate. We got vinyl gloves, 1 pair. That's likely on here. Let's see here. I feel like I should have grabbed a pen, but I don't want to write all over this. So at the same time, I'll just dang it. They're just not in any order. But I also don't want like this video to just me sitting here reading this in silence. I guess I can always edit that out. So I guess depending on how the video turns out, you'll see what happened. 2X disposable vinyl gloves. I'm assuming that's the same as meaning 1 pair. That's on there. Triangular bandage. Now this is interesting. Looks like it's got a couple different uses here as depicted in these images. So you could tie it as a arm sling. It looks like. Oh no! Sorry, that's like a bandage for a wound, maybe either on the shoulder or on the pectorals. And then they've got the other one as like a head dressing. It's 96 by 96 by 136 centimeters, so it's a decently sized. What else we got here? I think this is a cold compress. Yes, it's it's like instant and disposable. You know what? I've had this for a little while, not super long, but I can't help but wonder if this has an expiry date. Let's take a look here. It doesn't look like it. Yeah. So there's like a little thing in there that when you snap it, it causes a chemical reaction with all the other stuff in here. So you shake everything at the bottom of the bag, squeeze firmly to rupture the inner, there's a pouch in there, and then shake to mix everything in there. Then you wrap a towel around it because you don't want to apply these directly to the flesh. They can be too cold and cause further discomfort. Got a pair of tweezers here. Let's see if that's on the list. 1X cold compress, yeah. 1X metal tweezers, 12.5 centimeters. Now that's interesting. What the heck? You got, I don't know if that's visible. Probably not, because this camera is not the best, but there's like rust on this thing. I haven't ever opened this or used it yet. Or at the very least, not the tweezers. I can tell you that much. I don't know if these are actually even the ones that came with it, and I didn't get this used either. That's interesting. Yeah, you can kind of see it. There's like brown stainage on the metal. There you go. Okay, anyway, set that to the side. Bag full of bandages, and this little baggie here. Oh man, I got fooled by this end here. I thought it was sealed, but it's not. I'm not going to sit here and take the time to count them all, but I will. I'll tell you what. Plasters. Look at that. There's like, you can't even really, you can kind of. I wonder if, hold on. See if I can. No? Okay. That's really weird. It's like green text on a green background or something. I can't tell you what this says other than the word plasters. It looks like it's application instructions, but again, next to impossible to read. But we'll put this all back in the bag. Alright, so I got it all back in the bag here. I'm just gonna seal that closed again. And it says on the list 30 and 20X PE adhesive plaster, 19 by 76 millimeters and 10 by 40. I don't have a ruler right here on me, but I'm just gonna assume that this is what it's referring to, because there's not a whole lot else I don't think that could be. Well, we'll find out together. We got a pair of medical scissors here. Oops, bumping the camera. And it seems to be that this has clearly been opened, right? So, but again, I have not personally used them. You've got I don't know if that's visible on camera. Oh yeah, just got to get close enough. Serrated edge there, very, very tiny serrations, and then a finer blade there. And the whole thing is bent at a slight angle, and then you've got this like notch on the end there. Couldn't tell you what that's for. I'm no doctor. That seems more of a doctor-y thing. Maybe I can get my friend who's a nurse to identify that in the comments below. Let's see. I wonder what the list calls. It just says scissors. Okay. What do we got here? Another triangular bandage. So let's look on the list. 2 triangular bandage. Okay. Sure enough, man, sure enough. And, oh, we got some extra bandages here. Okay, clearly this has been opened and used by someone. I'll bet, I had it before I moved into this new place, and I bet you it was someone in my family. Not that I'm mad at them or anything. It's perfectly reasonable to get into a first aid kit and use it, but, yeah, I was not ready for that in this video. So I'll just put this with the rest of the bandages. Okay. So moving on to this zipper, this nice zipper pocket here. We've got oh, what are you? This is, I think it's, I don't want to, look at how, like, smallly folded this is. I bet this is a first aid mask that you put on, or not first aid, CPR mask that you put on someone's face so your lips don't have to touch their lips. Let's see if I'm right here. Let's see here. One. Yeah, CPR face mask, 1X. You've got, I can just get this out of here. Alcohol prep pads. I don't know how many's in that. Looks like a decent amount though. I'll probably get, if I have plans for more videos related specifically to this first aid kit, and I might go in more in depth to find out exactly how many of each thing is in this. All depends. Let's look on the list though. 14 alcohol prep pads. So I would believe that there are 14 of these in there. Maybe more. Honestly, it looks like there's more than 14 in there, but you know, we'll find out later, I suppose. Compass. I wonder if this actually works well, because some of these things don't actually, and that doesn't, you know, yeah, this doesn't appear to be working. I don't know if you can really see. It doesn't appear to be functioning properly, and it might be because of all this metal right here next to it. I'm not sure, but you know, some compasses are really cheap and don't function as well as others. I have a nicer compass up in a different kit that I'll probably show off in a future video. But we got, let's see here, one compass on the list, and somewhere I bet are, yes, 10X safety pins. So there's that. Put that up there. Medical tape. Gotta have that medical tape. Can't go anywhere without tape. 1X medical tape. Probably on there anyway. Let's see here. Slim Rescue Howler Whistle is what this is called on the list. It's got a nice clip. E and ISO, whatever that is. You've got also a little loop for putting on like a wrist strap or you know, what do you call that, lanyard? I don't know if I should test. Let's just. Yeah, okay. I don't want to go too loud because I have neighbors, but that'll definitely get you found if you blow on that and you're lost in the wilderness. So good on them for that. We got, what do we have here? Saline, 15 milliliters each, 2X normal saline solution, 15 milliliter. Fingernail clipper, or maybe a toenail clipper. Again, got some rust on it. Oh, it's got a little mini file on there and a pick as well. That's nice. Let's see if we can actually get this to, yeah, that'll do it. Set that to the side. An emergency blanket. Of course, the typical, made of a sort of silver aluminum foil type material. And this one is 210 by 130 centimeters, or 82 by 52 inches. I'm not going to get this out, because these things, once you pull them out of the bag, they're pretty much impossible to get folded back in here, at least properly, in a way that doesn't like rip them or wrinkle them permanently. So I'll hold off on that. What do we got here? Some gauze. Alright, well, what does this call it? Elastic conforming bandage and elastic conforming bandage. Notably, these are different sizes. That's nice. You got this smaller one is 5 centimeters by 4.5. and this is 7.5 centimeters by 4.5 centimeters. So that's pretty nice. Put that up there. We got multiple things here. Let's see. Non-adherent sterile pads, 2x3. Adhesive wound dressings, 6x7. Oh my gosh, my hands are too far up. I'm so sorry. Here, look at these again. Non-adherent sterile pads, 2x3. Adhesive wound dressing, 6x7. And then 2 iPads, 6x8. And those are all, I can see those on the list. Those are toward the top of the second column. There's something on there that I can see from where I'm sitting that just kidding, found it. Here it is, the moleskin. 1 sheet of moleskin. These are nice for when you get a blister on your foot. You slap that puppy on there. We got 2 3x3 8-ply gauze pads, and just kidding, it's 4 of them. I thought these were a different size for a sec. That got a little wrinkly, boys. And last but not least, what is this? Oh, no, hold on. Oh, okay, these are probably the tweezers. Look at these puppies. These are way bigger. Where's that other pair? Look at that difference. Absolutely, my guy. You know what this means, though? A free pair of tweezers for me. I've been needing one for, like, non-first aid use, like when I'm tinkering and working on stuff that's not my body. So yeah, take a look at these. Look at that. They still got their little band on them. Stainless steel, made in China. Checks out with the rest of the kit. Yeah, 1 pair of tweezers. How long did it say? 12.5 centimeters. That's, again, don't have a ruler, but that looks probably closer to 12 centimeters. And then this is a abdominal combine pad, 5 by 9 inches. Extra absorbent, very soft. Contents guaranteed sterile unless package is opened or damaged. Well then, let's not damage or open that package, what say you? I'll just slide that back in. Now don't worry, I'm not going to have part of the video being me just refilling this kit. In fact, that's all I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that in there, and then I'm going to probably... you'll see. Yeah, that's this first aid kit, though. Well, okay, that's going to do it for this video. That was the first aid kit by General Medi. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed, opening it up and looking through it. Let me know if this is something you'd be more, this kind of content is something you're more interested in, seeing more of, that is. And I'll break down this little plan I want to do if this video gets received well enough. Hopefully, I have another first aid kit that I made back in the Scouts that I've used for many years whenever I went camping and stuff, and I want to pull that out and look through that, and then kind of have that one do like a face off with this one to see like what's better about which, how they hold up against each other, and then I'll tip that. There goes my laundry, and then I'll kind of pool everything, and then like make one ultimate first aid kit to take with you when you go camping or far away from society, and then like one more basic one that I'll probably just keep in my car. But that's down the road. We'll just see how this goes first. So make sure you click the sub button. Okay, so I'm recording this after I thought I was done with the shoot, but I realized as I was starting to put everything away here, on the list, if you look, it says there's supposed to be a rain poncho, but I never pulled one out of here. There's not a rain poncho that was missing. So either it was taken by someone or this was a faulty kit. I don't know. That's definitely a point docked. I'll tell you that much. Stay cool. Stay in school. Whatever.